Hi everyone, welcome back to another video. It has been so long since I have done a book haul, but it's finally time because I have decided that this month I'm going to treat myself to some books. I can't remember when the last time I did a book haul was or what I last brought in my book haul, but I brought quite a few books this month and I've been buying books sporadically, but like not really. Either way, I'm rambling on. Let's just get right into it. Okay, so starting off, I brought Little Stranger and Little Liar. I love these editions and these are the original ones, and I believe that they're being republished October 13th, and so I wanted to make sure I got my hands on these. I brought these and then I had to get my sister some as well because she was like
I was gonna cry.
She was literally gonna cry that she thought she wasn't gonna be able to get them.
Not because I was jealous of you.
But yeah, I absolutely love Little Stranger. Definitely one of my favourite dark romances, especially the audiobook. I've never heard an audiobook done so well in my life. I wish I was exaggerating. But Little Liar is actually on my July TBR, and so I am hoping to get round to reading it now. Very excited for this one. And can we just talk about the size difference? Next, I'm so happy that I've got this edition. We have a special edition of Heated Rivalry. I am obsessed with this. Now, when I brought this off Vinted, it didn't show like the inside of the book, and when I opened the book, I was shocked about the inside. I could show you the one, but I can't show you the other. But I think you could probably have a little guess. But I am just obsessed with this edition. If you don't know so already, I am obsessed with Heated Rivalry, and so I'm just glad that I got this. Next up, oh my goodness, I was so lucky to get these editions in general, but for the price that I got them as well, I am so lucky. But I'm so happy that I got these. I'm just really sad I can't lay them on my shelves currently. So these editions are the Mystic Box editions of the Devil Knights series by Penelope Douglas. They are stunning. I've never seen book covers for me in my life. So we have Corrupt, we have Hideaway, Kill Switch. I think this might be my favourite. Oh no, because I really do like Nightfall too, cover wise. Then we have Nightfall, and then we also have the two novellas in one book. But I am literally obsessed with these editions. They normally go for like a lot of money, and I got them at like, I'm gonna say a reasonable price. And again with these editions, I've been wanting these editions for so long, and I've been waiting since December for them to come in, and they are coming. And that is the Final Ember Boys of Tommen series. I'm literally obsessed with these covers. How cool are those? And then we have Keeping 13, Saving 6, Taming 6, and Taming 7. They are now one of my prized possessions. These are like normal books now. I didn't really get many special editions. But first off, we have Pet Sematary by Stephen King. I've been wanting to try another Stephen King book for a while. I've read The Institute and Harley, and I enjoyed both of those, so I'm really looking forward to this one. I am a little bit scared for it just because obviously like Pet Sematary, if pets are dying, I don't really want to be reading about that, but I'm not sure. I'm intrigued. I've heard good things about it. Then I got Fever Dream by Elsie Silver. I absolutely love Elsie Silver books. I'm so excited to delve on into this one. I'm not sure what this one is specifically about. Oh, professional bull rider Emmett Bush looking for a paycheck to save his family farm from bankruptcy. So when he agrees to be the leading man on a hot new reality dating show, Romance Ranch, he's already decided it's one big performance. So Julia Silver walks onto his property, smart, snarky, beautiful, and off limits in more ways than one. As the location consultant of set and the little sister of his most bitter professional rival Theo, she's the last woman who should his interest. Kind of giving like maybe enemies to lovers, but I am really intrigued. I always know that going into an Elsie Silver book, I just know that I'm going to enjoy it. And then I also got Wild and Wrangled by Lila Sage. This is the 4th book in the series, and I absolutely love the series. Again, around with the series, I just know I'm going to love the book. Single mother Camille loves a plan, but when her latest backfires, she finds herself abandoned at the altar with nowhere to live. Oh my goodness. That is until she discovers her dream house in her hometown is available. There's just one problem: the neighbour. Dusty has spent nearly all of his adult life running from his feelings for Cam, but since returning home, the girl who was his first love, well, everything has become ultimately determined to keep him at arm's length. Single mother, Second Chance. Second Chance isn't normally a favourite of mine, but I like the book, but it's not normally like so I'm crazy over, but I'm excited to read it just because I know that I love the series. Then I got Beg, Borrow, or Steal by Sarah Adams. I haven't read a Sarah Adams book in a while, but this is the third book from When in Rome and Practice Makes Perfect, which I read like probably 3 or 4 years ago now. It's been a while. I know that I do like Sarah Adams books. I'm not sure what this one is about though, to be honest. I buy books blindly, by the way. Jack is glad to be back, eager to renovate his house and work on the next mystery novel under his best-selling pen name. Until that is, he realizes he's now neighbours with the one woman he has always pushed his buttons. With their red heart and animosity at an all-time high, Emily makes a mistake that could reveal his secret literary identity. Straighteningly, she becomes Jack's help to make it right. Will their unlikely alliance put an end to their rival, or could it lead to a steamy plot twist they never saw coming? So enemies to lovers. I think this is going to be very interesting. And then I also got the 4th book, In Your Dreams, and this one follows James. Always done what's expected of him until now, when Madison's happiness is on the line. While she's never seen him as more than an alliance, he's loved her quietly for years, and now that she's back, he's determined to finally act. The only problem, his charming, wildly successful younger brother Tommy seems determined to win her over first. No! 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 It's a love triangle!
Oh, so that's now getting read. That's going to be at the back of your shelf, collecting dust.
No! Okay, this is why I should read the synopsis before buying. Tasked with setting up the restaurant in record time and feeling pressure from seemingly the entire town, Madison and James must face their biggest insecurity and decide if love is worth the risk or if some dreams are safe or left untouched. Okay, I don't like the fact that his younger brother is after her as well. Like, what? I'm gonna maybe look into that more, see if it actually really does give off love triangle vibes, because if there's just like a third guy involved but she's clearly not interested, then that's a different story. Then I got Truly Madly Deeply by LJ Shen. Don't know what this one's about either. I'll be surprised at this point. Seeded, unattainable, and downright delicious. Okay. Renowned Macklin-starred Chef Ambrose has one passion in life: food. Women are a distraction, and he doesn't do those, especially not Cal, his little sister's best friend. Although the two of them have a secret shared past, now her entire existence is a complication for him. She's awkward and infuriating, and she's also hotter than his kitchen. Okay, but Cal is back in her hometown after her father's death to nurse her mother's broken heart, and finding herself jobless, hopeless, and penniless, she's forced to show up on the doorstep in Ambrose's new restaurant to find work. For Cal, falling for the bad boy the second time around would be a huge mistake, and Ambrose's passion is ebbing each day Cal works at his restaurant. So this is sister's best friend trope. Interesting. Okay, another one. I have been wanting to read this for so long. It's also on my July TBR as well, and that is In Her Own League by Liz Tom-Fordy. I always know picking up a Liz Tom-Fordy book, it is going to be good. I'm going to devour it, and that's why I've been like holding it off. I really don't want to read like the last Liz Tom-Fordy book for now. Although, can I just say, I'm also putting it off because this is like I don't want to say part of, but it's like more like a spin-off series from the Windy City series, because this is the coach at Emmett, and so I know I'm gonna love it, and that's why I'm putting it off. Also, this has like plus size representation, and we love to see it. It's not talked about enough in books, and so I don't know, I just have this big feeling that I am absolutely gonna love it. And the longer I can put it off, the better. But I do really want to read it. So, and it is on my TBR. So hopefully I get to it at some point. Okay, this one's a new one to me. I literally saw it on the shelf and I was like, you know what? I'm going to pick it up. It sounds good. And this is the one I did read the synopsis of. But it is Margot's Got Money Troubles. It sounds good. It also seems like different from what I normally pick up as well. And with me being in a slump, I just feel like maybe it will help me. I don't know. As the child of an ex-pro wrestler and a Hooters waitress, Margot always known she'd have to make it on her own. When she finds herself pregnant by her English professor and in need of cash fast, she comes up with a plan. She'll start an OF as an experiment, producing content and writing storylines unlike anything else out there. Luckily, what Margot lacks in options, she makes up for in ingenuity, and before she knows it, she's an online phenomenon. Could this be an answer to all of Margot's problems, or does internet fame come with too high a price? Yeah, it sounds very different from what I normally read, but I don't know, I feel like I could enjoy it. See, I'll be on my way. Okay, Okay, next we have The Night We Met by Abby Jimenez. This is the second book from Summer Like That, and I enjoyed that one, so I do feel like I am going to enjoy this one. For Larissa, it came when choosing which guy to ride home with after a concert. That night she had no idea she'd meet the perfect man. She and Chris are great together, co-parenting a slightly unhinged rescue Yorkie, sharing their favourite books and judging bread. For the first time after all her side hustles and scrape by, things finally feel easy. Chris isn't the one who drove Larissa home all those months ago. Chris is her boyfriend's best friend. Oh, okay. All Chris wants is for Larissa to be happy. Standing by on the sidelines is slowly killing him, but making a move would destroy someone else. How can something that feels so right be absolutely impossible? No. Don't tell me this is another love triangle situation. Oh, Say You'll Remember Me is the first book. Oh no. Wait, I'm scared now. Hopefully it's not a love triangle situation. Hopefully it's just a case of she's got the boyfriend at the time. If that's the case, then I'm fine with it. I just don't like it when she has to pick. But otherwise, yeah, it does sound really good. I almost forgot to show this one, but I also brought the paperback version of Onyx Storm. Did I need it? No. Did I want it? Yes. Because I am pretty much collecting as many editions that I can of the series. So that's also another one that I bought. Then we have Promise Me Not by Megan Brandy. Now, this is one that I was like not sure if I wanted to get or not, because I read Say Swear and it was okay. I'm not gonna lie, considering it's a love triangle and I despise love triangle, it was okay. It wasn't bad. But I always said that I would never continue on with the series. Now, I have a feeling, I did read this when I was in the shop, but if I remember correctly, this is also a love triangle and I just don't know if I can do it, you know? I don't know. For as long as I can remember, I've had one dream. Go to the same college as my friends, become the starting quarterback of a Division 1 team, and hear my name announced to the world come draft day. The path was clear and things were falling in place perfectly, and then she came along. Now I'm in love with a girl whose heart was buried alongside the boy she gave it to. The ghost I can't compete with, the father of her newborn son. She wants me to walk away to focus on my love for football, but I can't, because now I have a new dream and it belongs and ends with us. It is like a love triangle situation, and I don't know. But I'm gonna give it a go because I am really trying my best not to judge things just because it is a love triangle, even though I've done a horrible job of that so far. I'll give it a go. Then I got King of Gluttony by Anne Huang. This is the 6th book in the series and I absolutely love the series so much. Again, when it comes to this series, I know that if I'm picking a book up from the series, I am going to love it. I'm going to devour it all in one sitting. Although, to be honest, I don't know what this one is about specifically. Handsome, talented and beloved by almost everyone, Sebastian is used to being on top. Oh. They don't mean like that, but okay. The heir to their culinary empire, his sharp instincts and effortless charm have made him a legend. What people don't see are the demons lurking beneath his golden boy facade. There's only one person who's come close to knowing the real him, Maya, his childhood rival and secret obsession. She's also the one who's ever successfully challenged him. He can't stand her, but if that's true, why can't he stop thinking about her? Smart, witty and competitive. To a top marketing executive, Maya is used to winning. Unless her opponent is Sebastian, it's something that's infuriated and motivated her throughout her entire life. So in a series of unfortunate events forces Maya to work with her sworn enemy, she's determined to one-up him and show the world who's the best once and for all. What she doesn't count on, not hating their time together. To her horror, she might even like it. There may be a thin line between love and hate, but that's one line she'll never cross. Not with him, not ever. So, the lovers, gotta love it. And then I also got The Defender by Anne Huang, which is the 2nd book in the series. Yeah, from The Striker. The Striker, I liked, but I did feel like it dragged on a bit, and that's the one thing that I'm worried about for this one, but I do want to give it a go. But this one says he has to play by the rules, but for her, he'll break them all. As a captain of Black Castle Football Club and one of the highest paid athletes in the game, Vincent should be on top of the world. But when his fame brings danger to his doorstep, he finds himself in his worst nightmare scenario. He's sharing a flat with his coach's daughter, knowing full well she's too big a temptation for him to resist. When his new living arrangement escalates into a bet that throws them even closer together, he realizes he's in deep trouble than he thought. He's always played to win, but for her, he might just risk it all. As a sports nutritionist and the daughter of a legendary coach, Brooklyn is used to dealing with hotshot athletes. However, no player gets under her skin like Vincent, her best friend's infuriating, cocky and gorgeous brother. Okay, so best friend's brother, coach's daughter. Okay. She left California hoping for a fresh start, and he's exactly the kind of distraction she doesn't need. Now he's sleeping in the room next to hers while her career is up in the air and her defenses are crumbling, so also roommates for a bit of forced proximity. There's a lot of good tropes in this one. But no matter how many sparks fly between them, a relationship between the captain and the coach's daughter could never work. Could it? Okay, this one sounds really good. I'm excited to give this one a go. This is also on my July TBR as well as King of Gluttony. This one's also on my TBR as well. So most of these are actually already on my TBR, which is great. Okay, and then I don't believe I've shown these. Like, I think I brought them over time. But then I did also get this series. I'm not sure what the series is called, but we have Chasing the Wild. I've actually read this one and it's really good, so I'm looking forward to continuing on with the series because they all have kind of like taboo tropes to them. So this one is ex-boyfriend's dad, and then we have Brave in the Storm, which is the second book in the series, and this one was father's adopted brother, so basically uncle. Then we have Taming the Heart, and this one is Married Boss. Then we have Saving the Rain, and this one is Stepbrother. And then finally we have this little novella, Bouquets and Buckles, and this one is Best Friend's Father. So loads of good tropes in there. I think I haven't shown these as well, but I've also got these special editions. We have Wretched, and this is like the collector's editions of them. Stunning. And then we also have Twisted. Right, now I definitely do think those are all of them, from the top of my head at least. That's it for today's video. Thank you all so much for watching. Remember to like and subscribe, and hope to see you on my next one. Bye!